everybody. Now we've been talking a lot about the human body, our body. We've talked about our bones, we've talked about our muscles, we've talked about our lungs that let us breathe, we've talked about our heart that pumps the blood. And today I would really like to talk about one of the most important parts of our body, our brain. Now our brain is inside our skull so that it can stay nice and safe. Our skull is like a helmet that protects our brain. Here is a picture of what our brain looks inside of our head. Our brain is super important because it lets us think, it lets us have imagination, it helps us to see. When we see something with our eyes send a message to our brain so we can see. Our ears send messages to our brain so we can hear. Our tongue sends messages to our brain so we can taste. Our fingers send messages to our brain so we know what we're feeling. Our nose sends messages to our brain so we can smell things. Brain is super important. It works like a team with everything in your body. Now here's a picture of our brain right here. You see how it fits right inside your head. Now the brain is connected to a lot of things. I'm going to show you on this picture. See all those green lines? That's something called our nerves. Our nerves connect our brain to every part of our body, even your toes. When you touch your toes to something, like when you walk on sand or you walk on a fuzzy carpet, your toes send a message up your nerves to your brain, and then your brain can feel it, and it can tell you what you're touching. When you get a boo-boo, let's say you touch something hot with your finger, the message goes all the way up your nerves to your brain, and your brain says, ouch, that's hot, don't touch it, and it makes you pull your hand away. Your brain controls your whole body, so it's super duper important. Now, if you look here, you see a line running down your brain, right down the middle. That's because you don't have just one, you have two that work as a team, and they're connected. You have two hemispheres. When we talked about the Earth, we said there was an eastern hemisphere and a western hemisphere. Hemisphere just means half. There's two halves, and they work together. One is on the right side, one is on the left side, and they work really hard together so that your body can be controlled, so you can move, so you can think, so you can feel. And I want to show you how your brain works and how your nerves work a little bit. In order to show you that, I tried to make a brain. I took some juice, some cabbage juice, and I put it inside balloons, and I froze them. And I froze two of them. That way I could have two halves, two hemispheres. I can take them apart, and I can put them together. Now they're super cold, so I'm going to dry my hand with a towel. Now I'm going to pretend that these are my brains. I have two, and they work together and they talk together. Now in here, I have some more of that special juice I made, and I'm going to pour it all around my brain. I'm going to pretend that this is my body. The plate is my body, and the juice that I just poured in is my nervous system. Now it's working with my brain, and they're working as a team, okay? My brain is going to send messages through my nerves to my body, and my nerves are going to send messages back to my brain. Now here, I have some baking soda. I'm going to pretend that my baking soda are messages. Messages that can be sent to my brain, messages that can be sent from my brain to my body. And I'm going to take some baking soda, I'm going to take some messages, and I'm going to sprinkle some on my brain. My brain is having a thought. It's thinking. Do you see something changing in my brain while it's thinking? My brain is thinking. While my brain is thinking, do you see it turning blue? Those are the thoughts in my brain. My brain is thinking really hard right now. And because it's thinking, it's going to send some messages. It's going to send messages over here. We can pretend, oh, there's my hand. We can send messages over here. Maybe to my foot. It's going to tell my foot something to do. Maybe it's going to send some messages to my mouth so I can talk. Do you see the messages? Look, it's turning colors. And oh, I stubbed my toe. I get a message in my brain, and my brain is going to say, move that foot. So you see, your brain is so super important because it sends messages all throughout your body, and it makes us do things. It makes things change. Look how the nerves are changing as they send the message all the way around. It's no longer purple, now it's blue because of all the messages, all the thoughts that my brain is having. And you can see my brain is thinking. And it's not fully purple anymore, it's thinking, it's turning on and changing colors also. This is how your brain works with your body. This is how your nerves work. It thinks. So the next time you have a thought, or you touch something, or you use one of your 5 senses, remember that that's your brain working together with your body to send messages all around. All right. I had fun doing this project, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.